Well, hello, my friends. Funny seeing you here, right? I am very off my filming game, so you're in for a little bit of a treat if you're here with me today. We already did the base for this spread, but I was in the mood to film a plan with me. I haven't filmed a plan with me in about 7,100 years, but today is the day, my friends. So this art is the Dreamy Blossom set. I am using both I think this is the daisy pattern in silver from my shop, as well as these really pretty butterflies in confetti purple from Hannah's shop. I don't remember the exact name of them, but Hannah, if you're here, leave it in the comments. I also forgot to print out my plans, so they're just on my phone, so I might need to wake her up every once in a while because these phones just go to sleep on me all the time. Also, I don't know if I have everything near me because I have moved everything around. So we're just gonna give me grace today on everything. Also, I don't know where my pen went because I've been writing in my planner with an actual pen. So let's go see if I can find her in the deep abyss of crap. I think this is the one I've been using. Maybe? This doesn't look right. Ugh, I should have been better prepared. I'm so sorry. Where is she? Oh wait, maybe it's this one. It's one of these, I know for sure. So we'll just bring them both over and figure it out as we go. It's one of these. Are these the same? This is the juice 0.4 and 0.38. Oh wait, maybe it's this one. I don't know. Hold on, let me compare. So this is what we're comparing to. So let's see. That doesn't look right, if I'm being honest with you. Let's try this one. I think that it's this one. I think we're going to say that this one is close enough because I'm trying to all right, so this one was play. I feel like it's a little bit thinner, but it might be just because it's hasn't been. That could be it, but I'm not 1,000% sure, but we're just going to use it because what does it matter? Because it's a new page. So back to the main topic. So we're on May 19th. We're a little behind, but it's great for content. So first things first is I did on Monday, May 19th, I did go to SPC to print orders. So when I go to SPC, I normally use one of these boxes. Let me see what I did here. Actually, not entirely sure what I did. I think this is this one. So we're going to use this, and then I'm going to use for printing orders. I do have in my little section over here, I think under computer ? I have little Dymo label printers. I have a lighter version too. So I think I'm going to grab one that matches colors, or I think does better. This is 194 and 193 in the shop doodle wise. And then we're going to go ahead and just plop that on there for printing orders because I actually don't use a Dymo label printer. I use a Rollo because I have less issues with those. And then I'm going to use a little custom from Planet Hannah that says at SPC. Then I did go to Walmart. I needed to get vitamins. Lila needed new shoes, and I wanted to pick up some hair color ? I don't know what that's about. So for Walmart, I think I'm gonna just use. I do have some scripts around here. Let me see if I have a shopping one. I need to put these in an order. These are the new I have so many of them that are half used. Literally so many. I need to decant them into a little situation, a little book. I do have a book over here of some things, but it just needs organized. So again, you are here for the whole entire journey. So the shopping's on the top. So let's grab that one. Oopsies. Why are you being annoying? I feel with no nails, I'm really struggling. There we go. Shopping. So I'm going to just do a little grocery cart. This is from the foil bundle in silver because it's very cute. And then I was working at SPC. I was doing Build Your Own D-Stash. I was doing Matte Misfits and Junk Mail. I remember this. This was quite a while ago, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to cut it because in spreads that I'm not just using plain bougie boxes, which honestly is like a rarity anymore. I want to be able to see more of the like background underlay. So if I can make the boxes any smaller while not compromising what I'm putting inside, we're going to do it. So I think for that, because I was doing a lot of like at work stuff, you know, I think I'm going to do a scribbler with like the little box in her hand because she's, you know, working on all of the things. And then I think for this one, rather than putting at SBC again, I'm just going to do a little work script. Then the later half of the day, I was just hanging with the fam. So this is like back, I mean, I guess. So hanging with the fam. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in with a fancy label. Also, look how sad this is. It hurts so bad and it's like so annoying. So hanging with the fam, I think I'm going to do a little fam scribbler sticker that I have. These ones have blonde hair. Hold on, did I not do new ones with brown hair? Or maybe I'll do like just a paper shire sticker because I don't feel like searching for those. Yeah, let's just do a little paper shire sticker. I think this was like a digital from 100 years ago. I don't know if it's still available, but it's like the little bunny with the 3 kids, which I think is so cute. And I do have a with fam script here. And then I just had some me time and I colored my hair. So I think at the very bottom for coloring my hair, I'm going to do another fancy label because I feel like, or maybe I'll do like a bigger one. And then, yeah, I think that could be cute. Sure. Let's just cut it so we can, again, see more of the background. I'm getting a little hungry though. I feel like I'm always hungry when I film. Is there like some kind of science behind that? For coloring my hair, I think in the hair section, I also feel like I have like a rogue hair on my arm, like from my head that keeps tickling me. Let's grab some kind of hair color situation. So this is, I guess, kind of a little bit of a story time where I can do this while I do that, you know. So I have been paying for getting my hair done, and I feel like it's kind of expensive. Especially, I feel like it's like my best friend in the whole entire world, my oldest, dearest friend does hair. So I don't want to like diminish the, you know, the work of the hair peoples, but I just don't care that much about my hair. Like I don't have this like deep emotional connection with my hair that I feel like I can't just do it myself and be happy with it. Do you know what I mean? So I decided recently that I don't want to go get my hair done for right now. Like I don't want to get a cut. I don't want to get colored. I just want to do it myself because I just don't care. You know what I mean? And I do have Bree to like my bestie to like kind of guide me like if I have a question. But like, and I have all the supplies. So basically at this point, girl math free. So I've just been like, if you've seen my hair, I think I like it way better than what I had going on before. And I feel like it was free. So I'm kind of live, laugh, loving. So for me time, I'm just going to do a little heart sticker. And then for coloring my hair, I'm going to actually write it in, which I have not written in a planner on camera in 100 years. So one thing that you're going to know is I can't spell. Like spelling is not my thing. So if I spell something wrong, one, it's because the pressure's high, and two, because I just can't spell. So we're going to do, I'm not going to talk while I do it. It's not going to happen. That C's a little weird. Okay. It's whatever. I don't care. Continuing on. Anyways, that was like the first day I colored my hair, and I then had to like bleach it again because I didn't do enough. I like was like, I want more blonde. So, but I'm feeling a lot more myself. I was like feeling my hair was just like a brown color that was like, or no, maybe that was the day actually I colored it dark brown because I was like sick of it being like, she used demi-permanent in my hair, which I think from talking to Bree, she was like, she probably thought that you were going to want to go back to being blonde. And I was like, I told her no. So, but it was just like kept fading and fading and I'd have to go back and I was over it. So anyways, that was the day I think I colored it really dark. So there's that. Then on Tuesday, I was at SPC because I was packing orders. So for that, I think I'm going to do a little like boxes and shipping labels situation. Oh my God, my nails. I just cut them yesterday and it's been a struggle, but they were like so long. I feel like my nails grow like freaking weeds. And then I'm like kind of grossed out by how long they are. And then I cut them and then I can't function because I'm so used to having like nails that actually like can do things. Then oh my God, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I was like, I went to Walmart again. No. Then I went to the good old McDonald's because usually I would say like 80% of the time before a lash appointment, that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to use my points. I'm going to get myself a Happy Meal and I'm going to be just vibing. So I'm going to use the little fast food script from the little sampler. We have these samplers in like 3 different fonts, I think. And I feel like the fonts give like different vibes, which is fun. So I did get a little Happy Meal that day. Because I feel like that's like a perfect little lunch, you know? And then I did have a lash appointment, which I actually had a lash appointment yesterday, IRL, so that's fun. Who knows? I'll tell you IRL what I'm listening to now. So I started yesterday Lights Out, which is a dark romance, which obviously is not for everyone, you know? But I just love me a dark romance. I mean, that's just where it is for me. I can't be very apologetic about it. Do I want to do lashes? I don't think I have room for lashes. I think I have room for an appointment sticker if I have any. Is there an appointment on here? Yeah, I have like a full one and then I'm just like taking from the ones that have them out so that I can see if it was like, it's actually gone or not. But I am loving it. I feel like Josh is the like male main character and I feel like I'm like, is he my new favorite book boyfriend? Because I did not expect to laugh as much as I'm laughing in this, and it's like kind of unserious but serious at the same time, and it's like so good, and there's like so much consent, and it's like very blatant consent, whereas like sometimes it's like a little gray, everything's a little gray, but this is like, it's good, it's really good. But apparently this day I was listening to Savor It, so on opposite sides of the situation. Let's go ahead and put that in. I did finish that, which was book 1. I don't know if it has like a series name, but they're interconnected standalones. And I would recommend if you did want to read Savor It or I think is it like Left of Forever? I don't remember. It's by Tara DeWitt. I would recommend reading the first one first. I love okay, hold on one second. I love a chef in any capacity. Give me a chef in a story because that is going to get the jimmies going. You know what I'm saying? So that one had that going. And I also really liked the female main character. I don't remember what her name was. I'm going to say it was Sage. I'm actually pretty sure it was Sage. I'm going to use this is going to make sense because we ate pizza, but it was, I think, our first time eating the pizza at this place. So we're going to put that in. But anyways, so I really liked it. It again was like funny, but had like some serious tones. It honestly kind of oddly reminded me writing wise, which I am not a like English major or anything to be able to say this is like for certain, but it kind of reminded me of Lauren Asher almost, that kind of vibe of like a romance, like a contemporary romance. The Lauren Asher ones that I've read are billionaire romances, but like, okay. And then the second one was even better, IMO, but this day I finished Savor It. I did the audiobooks and they were really, really good. So we did that. We also went to a place called Crust Pizza, which again, I'm not going to talk. Okay, and then also me and Nick watched some TV, but Crust Pizza, that was buzzing. Oh, it's so good. It's like a little different than like a normal like New York style pizza. I don't know how much, I know it's a chain, but I don't know how much of a chain it is. And then we watched Murderbot episode 2 this night, as well as we tried North of North, which I wasn't really vibing with, but I saw online that like you have to watch like many episodes for it to like get good. And I'm like, I don't know. It's like, I like the concept, but I don't know if I like the like style. Very picky with TV shows. On Wednesday, I went in, which this was a weird day for me. I went to work and I actually did mystery, which I haven't done mystery as far as like I collated the entire mystery collection. I think Kirsten did this month. I think that's why she was asking me yesterday what foil to put with it, which this month goes so good. There's still time to sign up, and y'all, it's fabulous. I usually send Kirsten mystery and she's like, you know, it's cute. Like, doesn't say anything because they're all cute. But this one, she was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh no. Okay. So we're going to do this one. And then I was like, should I write in that I did mystery? I kind of want to. Maybe pack mystery. Sure. I also like finished off and did any extra foil, and then I also did the journaling mystery, which was like one and the same thing. And then I had to do a drop off at Lark and Owl, which is a local bookstore that we do have our stickers at. So I went and did a drop off there. I think it was for like this Allie Hazelwood thing that we did. Oh my God. Oh my God. Should we talk about book drama for a second? Because this is crazy. So for this, I'm going to do, maybe I'll do the book stack. So if you don't know what Allie Hazelwood is, you must not read romance, you know what I'm saying? But Miss Allie Hazelwood's the sweetest pumpkin in the patch. Like, I'm like a good vibe reader, IMO. One second. And she's good vibes. She's always promoting small indie authors. And she's just like a sweet peach, you know what I mean? Like, she's like good shiz. She is golden retriever energy, and she was like bullied on the internet because she is Team Gale from the Hunger Games, which I don't think I really agree with Team Gale, but like I don't care enough to bully somebody. That is wild. That is wild, especially like what is going on in the current world, you know what I'm saying? But like I don't get into drama, but I was like, y'all, that's wild, especially Allie Hazelwood. Allie Hazelwood, and she also does so much for the indie book community in Austin. It's just crazy to me. It is crazy to me. She's the least problematic person ever. Yeah. I think the biggest thing is people are like, oh, the men that she writes. Well, you know, there's some crazier shiz that I've read in books written by other people about men. So, because they're all tall and brooding. Oh, well, that's some people like that. So, anyways, isn't that crazy? Isn't that literally wild? It couldn't be me. All right, so let's see. Then, so I did that drop off, which they reminded me because that was the collab thing. Then I did work at home, so we're just gonna put that in with this. So let's do a computer. Oh, goodness gracious. So I worked at home. So let's grab a little work script in here. And then I'm going to put in that me and Nick just like hung out. It was a very like chill night because I think I was like poop scooped, you know. I was a little bit on the tired side of things. Let's do this. What else is going on IRL in my life? Not a lot, if I'm being honest with you. I started gardening. It's my whole personality now. My whole morning and night was like, are my plants going to get watered when I leave town? So for this, let's just do this one. These are the things I worry about. It's my plants. My tomatoes gonna survive. And with that, let's do a little, actually I have a pretty big one. Let's use this because I don't really ever have room for something this big. Oh, well, she's going down crooked. She's staying crooked. That's just the way the cookie's crumbling. So I just hung out with Nick. Then on Thursday, oh, this is the week of BGG Spring. So, okay. All right. I'm starting to remember. I'm starting to put the pieces down. So, this is fun. Okay. So, I'm going to just do, and then I'll talk at the same time and see how it goes. So, I went to is this the right purple? I put the wrong purple over here. Y'all probably yelling at me. This is what happens when I talk and plan and my stomach's growling. Did you hear my stomach growl? Friends, it's gonna stay. I just don't care. I just couldn't care enough. So I think I'm gonna do the dark purple here, because then I'll do light purple here. Whatever. Don't care. Just don't care, Audrey. Don't care. Okay, so BGG Spring, Board Game Geek Spring, is, if you don't know what Board Game Geek is, it is a, I actually did like a whole, I did a video where I did explain this at the end. It was like, I think my last vlog. Anyways, BGG Spring is Board Game Geek, which is like the biggest, it's like Wikipedia, but for board games, but like reviews. So I don't know what, like Goodreads for board games. I think that's the best way of putting it, but like a lot more information, and it's a lot more of like a thing, and it's a lot better because it's not by Amazon, who doesn't care about it. So anyways, board games, BGG Spring, because they have BGG Spring and BGG Con. They also have like BGG at Sea, and like that's like a cruise, which maybe I don't have to do that sometime, but I feel like it never leaves out of Texas, which is wild because everything else is based in Texas. But what do I know? You know what I'm saying? So me and Hannah went, we had booked this like last year, and we just like go. That's like our thing, is we do it. So we went, and on the way there, well, first in the morning I packed, because I'm a late packer now. I just don't care. I'm like, it's a YOLO, throw to the wind type moment. And I packed, and then we left. We didn't leave like right early in the morning. I don't think I have enough scripts for any of this. I'm just going to grab a thing. For parking. What can I use for parking? Maybe I'll just use this. Or no, I feel like this would be good for Buc-ee's. And then for packing, maybe I'll do the shoe. That kind of makes sense. I don't use the shoes for anything else. So I packed in the morning. We left. I drove. We were listening to Sky Daddy, because we were just like, this would be a hee-haw moment. So we listened to Sky Daddy on the way there and on the way back. And yeah, it was something. I'm like happy. I like weird things. Hannah was like, oh. But I was like, I'm not mad that I read it. And I feel like there's a lot of like weird hype about it. It was very weird. But you know, we did it. And I don't know if this is right. Is that how you spell Buc-ee's? I'll check it later. But we stopped at Buc-ee's. I actually charged my car, because we needed to do that. And then we also got probably drinks or something. And then I also was in the queue for, I think it was, for this one was Caraval, I believe. Or was it Ruinous Love? It was one of those for Fairy Loot, and I got it. And then we got to BGG Spring, which is in Dallas. And then we just spent the day gaming, which was super duper fun. So I think I'm actually going to start at the bottom, though. So let's do, because we went to Walmart later in the PM. So let's do that. And then we also, for dinner, we couldn't figure out what to get, because the fall convention's more in like downtown Dallas. So I feel like there's a lot of like random places to eat. But this one's more towards the like airport. Well, it's technically in the airport. Like it's in a hotel in the airport. Like you have to go into the airport. Well, not into the airport, but like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So there's like not as many options that are like close. Does that make sense? So we were like looking around, and it's a lot of like chains. And I was like, I don't know. And I like sent Hannah a bunch of options, and I was like, I'm just go to Texas Roadhouse. And she was like, yeah. So we went there. What I want to do, I think I'm going to need some like gaming stickers. Let's go ahead and go into here. I'm so hungry. I don't know why. I always do this. I don't know what it is, but I just always do it. So let's do, my gaming section's got a little convoluted. Also these, like I'm going to need, I need a different one of that. So let's pull those out so I can remember that later. Let's grab out the meatballs just to have, and oh, my stomach is growling so loud. Maybe the dice? Sure. Okay, so for gaming, let's just do one of the dice to like switch it up. not switch it up, but you know what I mean. So we did that. I was vibing. I'm gonna be honest, from Gen Con last year to this trip, which is in May, Gen Con was in August, I feel like I had been kind of off the, I'm just gonna put game night in because why not? Kind of off my game. LOL, I'm so funny with board games. I don't know. I think I just like had a overwhelming couple of months, and then also just felt a little disconnected, a little overwhelmed, a little anxious about board games, because I feel like it turned into kind of like a mini job, and there was like a lot of like deadlines and just different things going on, and I just feel like anytime something becomes very like, it feels like work, I start to shut down, and then it starts to feel like an appointment, and I shut down. And whenever I say that something like I have anxiety about appointments for me are anything that has a like time schedule. Like anything on my calendar that I have to be there at a time is an appointment. Or I have to like, this is like in my calendar and I don't have like, it's not my choice in the moment to go. That's an appointment for me. It just gives me so much debilitating anxiety, and sometimes I just cry. Like I literally just cry and feel like I'm gonna throw up or faint. And I have fainted in like, not because of this, but I know like the feeling of fainting. And I don't like it. And I feel like that's how I was starting to get about, you know, game nights or, you know, whatever. Because it just started to feel like an appointment and not like fun. Do you know what I mean? So, and that probably sounds really dramatic, but there's no other, like, that's what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and the last time this happened to me was like where I just had like a mental breakdown and cried. I like just canceled one of the appointments that day, and I was like instantly better, and I'm like on the phone crying with Nick, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm this way, and I don't like it, and I don't want to be this way, but like I don't know what to do. Do you know what I mean? Like this is just the way it is. And I'm on medicine for other depressions, anxieties, but it's not, I don't think it's going to get fixed by that. I think that it's more of like a mental roadblock. Other things have, like, it's a livable thing. The other things are not livable, but Alani is so good. Anyways, less sad things. All right. Friday, slept in, which it's funny because I'm always like, oh my God, I'm so excited to like anytime me and Hannah do anything where I'm like away from my kids, I'm like, I'm so excited to sleep in. I sleep in one day and then my body's like, you have been rested. Now you're never going to do it again. Whatever, you know. No, I used the game night, and this is my like seeing what was on here. Should I do Sleepy AF? Because I don't think I have a sleep in on here, but honestly, I don't really know. And it's like one of those things, oh, Andre, why don't you put them in alphabetical order? Because then I couldn't like optimize the space, you know what I'm saying? So let's just grab this sleep in here. I feel like I'm getting used to my no nails, and like things are starting to actually work. And then we just did all day gaming this day. I think this is the day that we have gotten games from Kess, which Kess is really cool because they do a lot of licensed games. They did, they have One Piece, they have one game out and they have one game coming. They've done Spy Family, they've done Sonic, they're doing Tamagotchi, they're doing Hunter x Hunter. So they like have a lot of cool stuff. And so I guess the best way to explain it is that this conference is not really a shopping conference. It's more of a gaming conference. There is a little bit of shopping, but it's like very minimal. So we were like, I didn't buy, I don't think, anything at the conference because, again, it's really, there's not a lot there. There's more at con, but, you know. So I'm going to just write real quick. I'm not going to talk. Anyways, so we sat down with Kess, and I was like, they had a Tamagotchi game that they were demoing, and I was like, oh my God, I love Tamagotchi. And like, we sat down and I'm doing the right purple. That's kind of, you know, a little bit shooketh. So how do I want to do this? One second, let me figure out my spacing because otherwise we're going to mess this up. So let's do this and then this one. Okay, so we sat down with them to demo the Tamagotchi game, and then we sat down, like we were like, okay, well, there was somebody else demoing the Hunter one, which Hannah likes. I think it's Hunter x Hunter though. Is it like, do you say the X? I don't know. What did I put in here? Sushi. But somebody was like already demoing it, and then Hannah was like, well, we'll play the Tamagotchi one, and then like whenever it's done, we'll go demo the Hunter x Hunter one, which both of them are very cute. I like the Hunter x Hunter one a little bit better because I feel like it was a little bit more in depth and it was also cooperative. But anyways, we're just chit-chatting. We play the whole entire Hunter x Hunter game. We won, which was really fun. Like as a group. For sushi, what do I want to do? Maybe I actually have something here. So, yeah, here we go. Sushi. We were talking and they were like, oh, you know, the Gen Con or something. I don't know how it all came about, but she was like, oh, wait. You know, we were like talking about Instagram, or I don't remember even. I feel like this was like yesterday, but also not. Hold on. Sushi. Actually, I'm gonna put in all of the things. So we ate sushi, which the sushi at the airport, like it's like the Hyatt Regency airport, blah 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 blah. The sushi actually is pretty good. I'm like not mad about it. Left of Forever. And I finished Left of Forever, which was the second part. We were talking about it. And then I also read Thornhedge, which I don't know. I think we're going to do capital letters because it's kind of long. Thornhedge, which is, I think, T.K. Fisher? T.K. Fisher? I don't know. It was interesting. I liked the writing. I mean, overall, I was, like, happy I read it. It's, like, hard to explain. You know what I mean? So, since I listened to Left of Forever, I'll just do the little music note. And then for Thornhedge, we will do Star. Okay. So, anyways, we're talking to them, and they're like, oh, my God, BG Girlies, I didn't even realize who we were playing with. Because they have sent us games in the past. And then she, like, pulls out a copy of Hunter x Hunter, and it's like, here you go. And Hannah was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So that was really, really fun and exciting. And I feel like they like reinvigorated BG Girlies, because we're like, wait, we do love this. We do love like connecting and like having a good time and trying out new games and, sorry, I burped, posting about them on Instagram. So I'm still burping. Saturday, we just did more gaming. It wouldn't be a Hannah and Andrea trip if we didn't go to McDonald's at least once. We did our normal, whenever we go to Dallas, we do like a half price books tour where we just drive around to all the different half price books and vibe, see what we can find. And it's funny because this time, like, we've done this a couple of times. I think we've done it like 2 or 3 times prior. I want to say 3. And I like map it out on my phone, which I feel like we went to all of the half price books in Dallas. And tell me why I feel like we didn't even go to, I think we went to 1 half price books where we were like, oh, we remember this one. Where did the rest go? Like, I clicked all of them, you know what I mean? It was very, very bizarre. But I mean, it was still fun because every time we would pull up, we'd be like, do you remember this one? And she's like, no. And I'm like, do you remember this one? And I'm like, no. And we're just like, okay, well, fun time. So we did that, which was very, very fun. I got a bazillion and 12 books because it was also, not only is half price books like already cheaper than buying them literally anywhere else, but they were having their 20% off weekend. So I had to get some things. I think I got like 20 books or something like that. And then we'll just do a half-priced book tour. And then for McDonald's, I am just going to do, let's just do I think we went to McDonald's twice because one time we just went for a pop. McD's. Then we went to this place called Blush Bookstore, which is funny because Nick and I had just been in Dallas and we were around this area. And I didn't even realize that the bookstore was like here. But like also there was this pie shop that Nick really wanted to try out. But like we were walking past it and I was like, ooh, that looked like it's probably a really, really good pie shop. And Nick was like, I don't need it. And then later on we found out like that it like was actually like a really, really good one. And he's like, well, we didn't have time to go back. And he's like, well, if you end up around there. And I was like, yeah. And I didn't have plans to, because we do go around there for this one specific game store, which we didn't even go to that game store because it's like kind of on the other side. It's like Bishop Arts area, I think it's called. But anyways, we got to go in and get Nick his pie, and he was hype AF about it. And then also, we didn't realize we decided last time that Italy is our favorite thing ever. Nick and I also went to Italy and he also loved it. So we went to Italy and we didn't even realize that Italy is right by the, like literally right around the corner from the like flagship Humongo half price books. So we did that and got some Italy. Yummy, yummy foods. And then afterwards, all of the half-price books were closed, so we could not continue our crawl. So we just went over to Barnes and finished out our tour at Barnes. So let's go ahead and just grab a little sticker. I'm running out of all the like shopping related ones. Let's just do the $sign. Perfect. Then on Sunday, we did leave. Such a fun trip of playing so many fun games. So let's go ahead and put in, I'm hoping I'm spelling Buc-ee's right. If I'm not, I'm still probably just gonna leave it if I'm being honest with you. So for Buc-ee's, I think I'm gonna use the little trophy because why not? Buc-ee's is awesome. And then we also finished Sky Daddy, which again, it was a journey. If you want to know what that's about, just go ahead and look it up. It's weird. It's weird, which actually I feel like the perfect sticker for this is the airplane, which is also funny because we were like, oh, well, we're staying at the airport hotel, which is funny. And we were just kept talking about it, but Sky Daddy. Kind of want to like read like think pieces on Sky Daddy because it was a weird one. And then we got home. Chris picked up Hannah. I got to cuddle my family and got to take a shower. All of the good things. So I'm going to do the little house. Got home at a decent time too. I think my kids might have been in quiet time and I took a nap or something. Because the drive wears me out. Then we did decide during this trip that we did want to go to Gen Con. Previously, I was like, I don't know if I want to do, I think I have some foil schmutz there. I don't know if I want to go to Gen Con. I feel like my big thing was like, I haven't even played all of the games that I got from last year. And I'm like, I feel like this year I need to have like a different approach to Gen Con as far as like, it's not going to be a buying thing. I want to like play games. I want to like make a wish list of things that I want to buy. And then I want to make a wish list of games that I want to play at BGG like con in the fall. And then like maybe like as far as buying goes, buy more of like the like merchy things like shirts or like magic accessories or pins, buttons, stickers, etc. Nick wants a new playmat, any like Christmas gifts that I can get type thing. And then as far as games go, because I could always get games at Tanuki, which is our friendly local game store, later on, especially like after I've already played them. Do you know what I mean? So this would be more like demoing and like that's less like stressful. You know what I mean? Because I think also I'm the kind of person in anything when I have too much of it, it overwhelms me. And that's like my games, my unplayed games at one point overwhelmed me. Now it doesn't because I've I've tightened it up. So we got home, I booked that, which I wrote it kind of high, but again, I don't have the energy to fix that. And then we, after like all the nap time, quiet time, all the things, we did go bowling with our neighbor besties, well, one of our neighbor besties, and they had said that they wanted to go bowling, and whoever was up to do it to come along. So we did do that. It was really fun. It was actually at a Bass Pro Shop, which is funny because it was like the week, like it's a holiday weekend, I think. So everyone, and also I guess just probably a Sunday in general. So the only place that wasn't like super smashed was Bass Pro Shop, which is funny, but also the kids loved it. We got them all hats after because they were like $5. Now my kids just rock Bass Pro Shop hats all day long. And then I came home, and later in the PM, I think Nick had D&D this day. I did just edit the vlog and probably crash because that's the thing. So I think that was the last vlog that I put up. I'm currently vlogging right now, but will it see the light of day? Oh, we don't know. I just feel like a lot of the times I am just working and I'm like, how exciting can that be? So let me go ahead and zoom y'all out a smidge. Wow, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? So let me show you what I have left, and then we'll do like a little bit of a zoomy zoom. So that is what I have left. All of that I'm showing you is going to my D stash. Like all of this is. I obviously had others left from the kit, but that's long gone because this base was laid like weeks ago. I'm going to go ahead and put these 2 sheets back, and then I have this like ginormo pile of like half-used things that I do eventually want to transfer over to here. These all have my like Plan a Hannah scripts in it, but I think I want to like continue it. These are from my shop. I just released them. I think they're so cute, and y'all have been loving them. There's so many pages, and I like this like slim, sleek design, so you can just toss her in, call it a day. Or I was thinking mostly also of my Hobonichi being able to just slip this in the pocket and call it a day. So yeah, I think it looks lovely. I think the spread is perfection. It's so cute. And yeah, I'll go ahead and also flip through a couple of my past spreads since I haven't really taken pictures of them. Let's start this as a new, fresh time to remember to post on Instagram and do all of the things. But so many fun spreads. This is probably one of my favorite ones. I think it turned out so fun, so cute. I don't remember the last one. I think that maybe one of these were the last ones I did a video on. But I think if I had to pick a favorite spread since, I do really love this one. But I think, and this one's really cute too. This one, I mean, I like them all. That's the thing. But I think my favorite one out of all of them is this one. Just because I love the like underlay situation where I did the black glitter and then I did like stars and I did fireworks on top of it. It was a vibe. You had to be there, you know. And I love the Plan a Hannah quotes on here. I just think it all looks so fabulous. So yeah, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more Plan With Me's. Maybe I just needed a break. Let me know. Like, should I come back? Do you want me to focus on vlogs and other things? You want both? You want all of it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to go eat something before my stomach growls me so loud that I get scared. And I love you, and I hope you're having a good day. And if you're not, I hope your day gets better. Bye. Love you.